This dog was so scared that he hid in the corner of his shelter and stayed there for weeks. But then one girl came along and sat by him every day until something amazing happened. There was once a dog who lived at a shelter. He had been there for many weeks, but no one wanted to adopt him. The dog was very scared of humans, so he would hide in the corner of his cage and stay there for days. He would shake and tremble with fear whenever someone approached his cage. It broke the staff's hearts to see him so scared, but they didn't know what to do. One day, a little girl came to the shelter with her mom. She had been begging her mom for a puppy for weeks, but her mom had always said no. The mom had no idea that this visit would change everything. When they walked through the door, all the dogs started barking, but the little girl wasn't scared. She walked straight over to the cages and started looking at the dogs. As she walked past the other dogs, they all seemed to be normal. But then she stopped in her tracks. She turned around slowly and walked back to the corner. There was a small dog hiding in the corner of a cage, and it was shaking. The girl had never seen a dog like this before. She wanted to help him, but she didn't know how. The girl sat down next to his cage and started talking to him in a soft voice. At first, the dog just looked at her with fear in his eyes, but then he started to calm down a bit. He still wouldn't come out of his corner, but he seemed to like the sound of her voice. The girl visited the dog every day, and each time she sat by his cage and talked to him, the dog would come out a little more each day. After a few weeks, the girl was finally able to pet him, and he wasn't scared at all anymore. He loved the girl and wanted to be by her side all the time. The girl's mom was amazed by the transformation of the dog. She had never seen him before the girl started visiting him, and now he was a completely different dog. The girl asked her mom again if she could have the dog, and this time her mom said yes. They took the dog home, and he was so happy to have a family. He loved playing with the girl and going on walks with her. He would always stay by her side, and they became best friends. The girl named the dog Lucky because she felt like she won the lottery when she found him. She knew that he was the perfect dog for her, and she loved him with all her heart. Many people don't understand why dogs are so afraid of them, but it's usually because they've had a bad experience with a human in the past. It's important to be patient with them and to earn their trust. If you're willing to put in the time and effort, you can have a great relationship with your dog. This story is a reminder that even if you're scared or shy, you can still find a place where you belong. All you need is someone who believes in you and is willing to give you a chance. Now, here's an interesting fact about dogs. Did you know that a group of male dogs is called a clutter? Clutter. That's a funny word. Do you know any dog lovers watching? How many dogs do you have? Are they big or small? Tell us in the comments below. We can't wait to see your furry friends. Share this video with your friends.